Broadway Joe at the Met. Joe Burrow was not at the OTAs, which was open to us yesterday, as he went to the Met. What did you know about the Met before yesterday, Jay?
Well, I know. I mean, he's been there before. I don't know much about it. I know it's pretty swanky. It's a lot of rich people spending a lot of money to go to that. Um, I just for fun, I went to Chat GPT and I was like, give me an image of Joe Burrow as a fashion runway model, and
They're probably like, yeah, this exists.
it didn't. They had to create one. So here it is. It's
Oh,
pretty good.
yeah.
So then I was like, well, let's have some more fun. And how
No.
about Joe Burrow as the Pope?
No. Don't do it, Jay. You know what? I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay.
And so
Bengals fans are like, yeah, we've imagined this is how it is. This is how we envision it in our dreams. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's great.
And then I was like, well, what about Joe Burrow as president of the United States?
Uh-huh.
And this one's actually pretty good.
Wow. There it is. I think people just put Paycor Stadium behind Joe in that photo.
Yeah. So well, and then I went another direction and I said, I make a picture of Paul Dehner Jr. as a fashion runway model.
This isn't good.
And it didn't do it. This is what it
was like, this does not compute. It's impossible.
So I'll read it because people might be watching this on a small screen or they might be just listening on a pod platform. But let me find it here. Add to the stage. All right. It says Paul Dehner Jr., a senior writer for The Athletic and host of the Growler podcast, is renowned for his in-depth coverage of the Cincinnati Bengals. While he is a prominent figure in sports journalism, there is no public record of him participating in fashion runway events.
That's a fact.
Of course. If you're interested in a creative description of Paul Dehner Jr. on a fashion runway, I can assist with that. Well, yes, I am interested in that. So let's remove Joe.
There's Joe. There's Joe. I would take it if I could look a little bit like, oh no.
Imagine Paul Dehner Jr., the seasoned Bengals beat writer for The Athletic, stepping onto the fashion runway with the same confidence he brings to his in-depth analysis and podcast hosting. Dressed in a tailored charcoal suit that mirrors the sleekness of a well-executed game plan, he pairs it with a crisp white shirt and a subtle team color tie, a nod to his sports journalism roots. His polished leather shoes echo the professionalism he upholds in his reporting. As he strides down the runway, the lights capture the glint of a silver tie clip, perhaps symbolizing the sharp insights he provides in his articles and on the Growler podcast. The audience, a mix of fashion aficionados and sports enthusiasts, watches as he brings a unique blend of athletic inspiration and journalistic integrity to the fashion world.
Let me tell you why I know this is all bullshit. The idea that I have ever brought athletic inspiration to anything as a grown adult is Chat GPT cannot be trusted. Okay. If this is the type of things that it is churning out. That's great. I appreciate that, Jay. I appreciate your hunt for whatever that was.
I had to lighten the mood because people were just too mad about Joe Burrow being at the Met and not.
I gotta tell you, no, honestly, on this topic, I did not understand the outrage. Which I was just, it didn't even occur to me. I'm like, yeah, Burrow's not here. He was doing the Met Gala. I got to use, in injury reports, it always has parentheses, ankle, parentheses, concussion, whatever. I got to use parentheses gala yesterday, which I was excited about after Burrow's name. But to me, it was just a joke. I was like, okay, whatever. You missed this. No big deal. And then you come back and you see people are really legitimately mad about this. I'm like, come on, man. I guess there's maybe just not a total understanding of how kind of pointless some of these phase 2 OTAs are. I mean, he missed, how many throws did Jake Browning make yesterday on air against no defense? I don't know, 50, 40. I mean, Do you need to see that Joe can throw against no defense on air one more day to T and Jamar or to Gesicki or to Chase Brown? Like I look, it's one day. He's doing this thing. Let him do his thing. I don't necessarily like Hollywood Joe as a concept,
Yeah.
but I'm whatever. He's an NFL quarterback. He's living his life. Big deal. I really did not understand the outrage.
I mean, this point of the offseason is about getting in shape and the conditioning, and we know he's in shape, and it's about camaraderie with the teammates, and he gets along with everybody in that locker room. He's got relationships with the only okay, maybe he could throw some passes and get some early chemistry going with the rookies, but they're not even there yet. They won't be there till Friday, till rookie camp. They won't be on the field with the veterans until next week. So it's just it makes no sense at all. Now Jamar and T were there to their credit, and I don't know. I probably should have looked. I don't know if their new deals included some pretty hefty workout bonuses, and maybe it made it worth it while for them to come to this. But yeah, it is no big deal that Joe Burrow was not there yesterday for this light practice. And
Well,
who knows?
Burrow's like been around before anybody. He's been around.
Right.
You saw him holding his kombucha, whatever,
Alleged beer.
alleged beer, and dapping up Shamar Stewart when no. I mean, it's like Joe's around. He's dedicated. Let's not question Joe Burrow's dedication.
Yes.
I know people get obsessed with the Hollywood stuff because he was in Paris and whatever. Yeah, he was in Paris last year with a backless suit on. How'd he play? How does season go?
Yeah.
Did he come across as a dude that wasn't dedicated last year as he was MFing everyone on the sideline during every game? Like, the dude cares. It matters to him. Stop questioning like it's a big deal. That's my personal opinion, my take on this situation.